Maniacs, welcome back to the channel. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. I am going to be taking a look at the very first look of the Toxic Avenger. This is going to be played by Peter Dinklage, which was a pretty interesting casting choice, but I actually kind of dug it. I was like, that's pretty out there, new kind of idea, and, you know, I'm okay with that. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and dive into this. I'm a pretty big fan of the original Toxic Avenger. I like Trauma quite a bit, and if Trauma is attached to this, which I'm pretty sure they are, it's probably going to be at least a lot of fun. And I was hearing some pretty good things about the movie a while back. Some people had already seen it, but I'm kind of shocked that we're actually just recently getting our first look at the Toxic Avenger. I thought it was already out and about. I didn't know we hadn't had the movie in theaters yet, because it feels like we pretty much already had quite a few trailers. I mean, I'm pretty sure Elijah Wood's even in it. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the first look of the new Toxic Avenger, and I'll give you guys my honest thoughts during and after. All right, Fangoria. Here's our first look at Peter Dinklage's TOXIE in the Toxic Avenger reboot. Mac and Blair's take on the Trauma cult classic hits theaters finally on August 29th, so we still have a couple months. That's our first look at Peter Dinklage as the Toxic Avenger, TOXIE. Man, he really looks like an old man, doesn't he? That's the first thing I noticed. Not my favorite look of him, but I do like what's going on with his eye. I think that's kind of unique, and I like that it's practical. I like that we're actually getting like a costume. That's kind of cool. So here we go. After 2 long years since its fantastic... Oh, okay, that's probably the reason why. It was 2 years ago, and it had a premiere. Okay. At Fantastic Fest premiere, Mac and Blair's The Toxic Avenger, if I'm mispronouncing your name, by the way, not my intention, is finally headed to theaters August 29th with Entertainment Weekly today debuting 2 first look images of oh my god. With Entertainment Weekly today debuting 2 first look images as Peter Dinklage in action as a new take on TOXIE. Alongside Dinklage, Blair's reimagining of the 1984 Trauma cult classic also stars Kevin Bacon, Elijah Wood, Jacob Tremblay, Julia Davis, Taylor Page, and Luisa Guerrero, oh my god, Guerrero, maybe is how you pronounce the name, who provides the physical performance of TOXIE. The Toxic Avenger follows a downtrodden janitor, Winston Goose Dinklage, who after a freak accident transforms into a mutant vigilante. Armed with his signature mop, the unlikely hero battles freaks, gangsters, and corrupt CEOs while trying to save his relationship with his son. The story channels the subversive gonzo energy of the original Toxic Avenger while delivering a fresh, contemporary twist. Which, yeah, to capture that original feel of the original Toxic Avenger is kind of interesting. Oh, Peter Dinklage as TOXIE. So we got more of a look right there. He's got his, looks like tutu on. Yep. His mop. That's honestly a more badass look of him. I like that his arms, like his forearms, bulge out and stuff like that. I think that's kind of neat. And I like that his mop has steam coming off of it. I'm not sure if that's going to be the entire movie, but so far I don't hate the design. I actually am okay with what they got going on here. It looks like he had a business suit on, if I had to guess. Tutu, his ballerina uniform, and yep, that's interesting. His eye, though, is really what stands out to me. I mean, I'm just thinking that it's actually a practical costume. I dig that. It's good that they're going back to that kind of style because, you know, in today's society, we just have so much CGI, and that Peter Dinklage is under all of that makeup is kind of fun, too. I mean, I don't hate it. I think it's different enough from the original look. The original look was pretty good. It's different, and I like that. It's not a carbon copy look of what the original one was. It's its own thing. Again, how the eye just came all the way out like that and turned black with like a white pupil. And they really messed with his body a lot more, too. His body has actually also been affected a lot more. It's bulging out in places. It has bumps all over it. Where the original one, I think, had some, you know, minor things with the skin and whatnot. It wasn't like insanely deproportioned and stuff. It was just kind of like the face was mainly what was the standout. And I mean, compared to his normal body, he was completely different. But yeah, I mean, they literally switched out actors. In this, I think Peter Dinklage is still going to be playing, he's going to be playing Winston Goose, and he's also going to be playing the Toxic Avenger. Where in the other one, they pretty much, yeah, switched out actors to play the different roles. So it was like a big difference. This guy like turned into a 6-foot hulking beast compared to that nerdy guy he was in the beginning. Yeah, that original movie is absolutely not what you're going to expect. Wonky is the word I would use. I'm not even sure if wonky is the right word to use for Toxic Avenger. I would recommend just checking it out and experiencing it because it is in its own right a very interesting experience. Having said all of that, what are your thoughts on the new look of TOXIE? Are you excited? Are you not excited? I know a lot of people were kind of mixed on the casting of Peter Dinklage. Personally, I didn't mind it. I actually was very much okay with the casting of Peter Dinklage. I thought it was different enough. It stands out on its own. It's its own movie. You know, now we could say that's the Peter Dinklage version of the Toxic Avenger, where the other one was its own thing. But I'm glad to hear that they actually captured what made the original Toxic Avenger kind of a standout film and are trying to bring it over to this one. I think that's kind of the smart way to go about it because, yeah, it is a very unique experience in its own right, and you kind of want that to be similar with this one. So, having said all that, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If this video gets over 100 likes, I'll continue to do movie topics like this and talk about some movies that are coming out that I'm kind of excited for. Up to you, though. And until next time, do take care. Reactions on the